Well, hello. So I realized I started doing this thing where I recorded the music and stuff without giving any sort of formal introduction on who I am, why I'm here. Well, the name Nerve Nerd, just a silly thing I came up with. It looked good, abbreviated, and without vowels in it, so I picked it. Um, it's supposed to mean how I kind of gravitate towards things that push me one way or another emotionally. So far, we've gotten more of the lovey-dovey, cutesy, la-la-la side, but we'll get some of the heavy, angrier sort of stuff at some point. Yeah, so we're doing this page, and insofar as I have thought about it, the page is like my accountability partner. Accountability partner, that's a big set of words that has a very charged potential meaning. So when you decide, most people do this around New Year's. They decide they're going to make a resolution. They're going to give up something, or they're going to add something into their life, like working out, or they're going to stop smoking. Any number of things that they say they're going to do, and well, they do a pretty good job of it for a little while, but then life gets in the way, and they start to, do the bad habit again, or stop doing the thing that's good, like going to the gym and taking care of yourself, all of that stuff. But if you do these things, these life decisions that are going to improve your life theoretically, with someone else, then you have established an accountability partner. Somebody that when you don't do the thing with them, you feel bad about it and you have to sort of make it up. Or when they don't do the thing with you, they feel bad about it and they sort of have to make it up. And so you keep each other going. So will this work for me if my accountability partner is an unknown number of other people waiting for me to do a thing? That's awfully narcissistic to think that people are going to be waiting on me to do a thing. Maybe they won't. But maybe that will be just the thing, thinking that someone out there wants to see these things. That'll be the thing that makes me go, all right, I'm going to make sure I do this because it's important. And it's important because it's bigger than just me and a thing that I want to do right in this moment. So part of this is the me side of it, which is doing a thing that I really want to do, like making music or playing video games or doing that sort of thing. Checking in with yourself to see how you're doing, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually. That's all part of this. That's the me part of it. And then the other part of it is the part that hoping that, someday this serves as a record for somebody else. I keep a journal for my girls. I don't really keep a journal for myself, but this YouTube will be kind of like a journal for myself and for anybody else that wants to see it. So there's that. So what are my other goals? So my other goals for this whole channel are to include progression through some video games. Okay, whatever. Maybe some mild like teaching type content through that. As far as the music goes, the whole thing there is to document my process of learning stuff. Because historically speaking, musically, I've been playing since I was like 16 or something like that. My dad played in bands. My dad was a singer and a bass player. So music was always around. We listened to lots of really good stuff growing up, and it was really important to me. And I played. But when you're a young musician and you play, you learn a little riff, and you go, okay, now I know Nirvana, Teen Spirit, because I can play the little thing. Something like that. You go, okay, I know that. You put it away. You don't ever touch it again. Or you maybe get serious and you learn a little bit more of that song. You learn some Blink-182 or something silly. And okay, don't want to take away from it because you still did something better than nothing, but you didn't really do the thing. And for most of my adult life, I didn't really do the thing. I got a certain level with something and said, okay, I did that, kind of halfway, and then put it away. But sometime around the time I turned 42, I decided I was actually going to learn a real song all the way through, start to finish. And I did it, and it took me the better part of a year to like really learn it. Now I picked something really hard. I picked a Tool song, and I picked something I wasn't that great at, which is playing electric guitar. But I did it in the end. I got the whole thing down, and I recorded it for myself. At some point I may record it for the channel, but as it's not something I'm starting from the start, it may not end up on the channel. And then I realized I should do that for other things too, because then I would actually learn them all the way. And also, what do you know? I might get better as part of that process. So, that's what this channel is going to be all about. It's going to be about starting, choosing the songs and things that I want to play, documenting the process of learning, documenting how long, in part, it takes me to get there, and how difficult that process is, so that I can see it at the very end. Because if I just record the finished product, then I go, okay, I did the thing, and nobody gets an appreciation, including myself, for how hard that was for me. You know, maybe it took me several weeks, maybe it took me 3 days, maybe it only took me 5 minutes because it was a really easy thing. But if I know that, theoretically, I can repeat the process again and again and again until I can pretty much just do whatever I want. And also, the reason why I should record it and show it to other people is it might encourage them to do the same. If I encourage one person to go, oh, I should pick up that guitar that's gathering dust in the corner of my room and do something with that. Or if I can encourage somebody to go, hey, people have told me I sing well, maybe I should do it too. That's what I care about, is people doing things that they think is fun for whatever reason, for themselves, for others. For me, hey, send stuff to me. So there's that. That's what this is going to be all about. So why don't you stick around. Tuesdays are going to be music days. Thursdays are going to be vlog days like this. That means that they may actually post on Wednesdays and post on Fridays, but those are the days that I'm going to record the things. And then video games will just be interspersed until I develop a schedule for that. So that's what we're talking about. Stick around, enjoy some other videos, and have a fun time.